Hello everybody, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you would. I didn't want to do a bunch of videos about COVID-19 or the vaccine and all this stuff. I basically wanted to avoid the topic entirely. But we keep getting these reports put out by foreign governments after the fact, and our media and our scientists here in the United States of America are totally avoiding all of this bad news coming from the media, or coming from the educational and scientific institutions around the world. They're all agreeing, well, our people just keep their mouths shut and don't say anything. And the media doesn't report what these scientists around the world are saying. But I've been still reading through all of the papers, some of which are not interesting, but some of them are really interesting, like this one that just came out of Germany. Those PCR tests, where they stuck the little plastic thing up your nose to check and see if you had COVID-19 or not. Most of the countries going into this were saying that those tests were anywhere from 1.7%, except for 1.7%, they'd be accurate. It's like 98%. They were varying in degree from 97 mostly to 99%. There was a couple of countries that said no, they're only 95%. 95 out of every 100, if it says you're positive, you got COVID. But now, we've had several scientists from several countries studying this, because that didn't appear to be true. And now what they found out is it wasn't true. And in Germany, they're saying that anywhere from 86 to 90% of the positive tests that these PCR tests said were positive were false. In other words, the vast majority of the people who thought they had COVID did not have COVID. They probably had the flu, or they had a cold, or whatever they had. But as far as detecting COVID-19, 86 to 90% unreliable. So most of the people who were getting basically self-diagnosed or diagnosed by a medical establishment using those PCR tests got false positive mostly. Only 10 to 14% of the people who tested positive with the PCR test actually had COVID-19. Not saying they weren't sick, not saying they weren't having all these symptoms for a lot of things, but guess what? It wasn't COVID-19. So, because our media and scientists won't say anything, I decided that this one and some other ones I previously reported on was concerning the COVID-19 virus, I basically felt obligated to record them because other people just weren't saying anything. They just didn't care. Our news media is terrible. Well, that's all I have for this time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.